Alright, we got 52 of us here on the grid, but not all of us are going to get to start the run straight away. I've got to wait for a minute. But there's plenty of people in a worse off situation than me. This video is supported by my wonderful patrons on Patreon. Check out patreon.com/Broughy1322 to directly support my work and find out all the perks you can get by doing so, including early car testing info and early access to videos each month. Alright, there goes the majority of people. I have to wait until the timer says 60 seconds. This is a special bonus Gfred in the off season. We've got people going 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Based on how well you did in the previous Gfreds this season, we've done 13 Gfreds this season, had 9 different winners, and a lot of different people in the top 5. Based on how many of those top 5s you had, this is the classic now penalties applied Gfred. So I have to wait for 60 seconds, which is a surprise, but I've had a third, a fourth, and a fifth, and that in total adds up to 60 seconds. Those who got a victory all have to wait for 60 seconds as well. And away we go. There's quite a few people. The majority of people had to wait 60 seconds. Obviously not everybody who has a penalty will be in this race. We are doing it on 8th gear to maximise the amount of people who could do it, and it's a special off-season Gfred that we wouldn't normally do Gfreds in to do this penalty race. But yeah, quite a few different winners. The top 3, a lot of people having to wait 10 seconds for. You have to wait 10 seconds if you got a 5th place, 20 seconds if you got a 4th place, 30 seconds if you got a 3rd place, 45 seconds for every second. And 60 seconds for every victory in each of the 13 Gfreds from last season. But those are cumulative, so they all add up, which means that I had a 3rd, a 4th, and a 5th. 30 seconds plus 20 seconds plus 10 seconds. I had to wait 60 seconds, which is equivalent to one person winning one race. Which most of the other people who have 60-second penalties have all won. Yeah, everyone around me has won a Gfred this season, and that's why they're waiting 60 seconds. I have not won a Gfred, but I'm still waiting 60 seconds because of those podiums. So the top 3, well, we can do the top 5. RJ Igor was in 5th place from this 6th place from last season. Has to wait 1 minute 25 seconds. Elite Coconut had to wait 1 minute 30 seconds for 2 second places in 5th place. Slimy in 4th place would have had to have waited 1 minute 55 seconds in this one. I think he's on PS5 though. Yeeticus was a 2 minute 5 second penalty for finishing in every position except 1st. Yeeticus. He got a 2nd, 3rd, 2 4ths, and a 5th. Yeeticus just couldn't get a win. Verdalith was in 2nd place for the penalties and the overall leaderboard from all the Gfreds last season. 2 wins, a 2nd place and a 3rd place gives him 3 minutes and 15 seconds of a penalty. Except he's not in this race, so he's not going to be doing that. And with 4 victories out of the 13 Gfreds, 1 3rd place and 2 4th places, RBS has the biggest penalty in this race of 5 minutes and 10 seconds. And he had the biggest penalty in the last time we did this as well, but I don't think it was quite that big. RBS, to his credit, is the one who encouraged me to do this back when we did it the first couple of times, so yeah. He hasn't even started yet. He's still got another 1 minute 10 seconds before he can start. Everybody else is away. Alright, dad joke. Get my book out. How can you bathe without water? You sunbathe. Alright, need a car. Absolutely need a car. I think I'm going to go over to the other side of the road. Okay. A truck will do for now. Now I just need to get a car. Okay, there's stuff behind. I just needed to get away. Don't, no, 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 no! Why did it, no! No, oh my god. Stop, stop! The 6-man team is missing a member. No, not joining. Okay, well, I've got a car. RBS did say his aim is to still beat me. We'll see. It's very possible that that can happen, knowing how my Gfreds can go. He did last time, I think. But at least I've got something. We'll see if I can find something better later on. 43rd. There is a mess of people ahead. Someone's in the dump. Oh, that was close. They're weird, these Gfreds, because they're fairly quiet at the start, which is the opposite to how it normally is. But the problem you run into is that you've got everybody ahead, and it's just going to be a mess everywhere. It's so difficult in these big 8th gear Gfreds to make places, because you just run into so many people. Okay. Coquettes do not want to stop today.
No way! Oh, ah! Whoa! No way!
Okay. It's got to be quicker, surely. Still in 43rd. Yeeticus is right behind me. And Yeeticus had a 2-minute 5-second penalty, so he's already made up a minute 5 seconds on me. Thing is, that is an ironic benefit to having a big penalty at the start. You get your free choice of car. You don't have to fight people for a car. You don't have to worry about cars not spawning. Yeah, Yeeticus was 3rd in the list. The leaders are only just coming back from the airport now. I think that's them. So I feel like I would be further back from the leaders in any normal regular Gfred at this point. If you give the good guys just a normal start, they probably would have been further ahead of me by now. So it could be an interesting race, this, as it like all closes up and gets a bit chaotic and the fast guys close up on those who don't have penalties. This is a bit dodgy. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes! And now it's going to be very important, I think. Oh, come on! I was going to say it's going to be very important to get over to the other side, but... Oh, no, it's alright. We're alright. Yes! Because that's a bit of a mess on that entryway. Maybe it's cleared a bit now because there's less people. I mean, if you're going to block the entryway... Yeah, that was definite murder. All's fair in love and Gfred. I mean, intentional takeouts aren't, but, you know, when something like that happens, it's not weight-worthy. There's the 6-man team with 4 people now. I hate traffic so much. So I've made a few places, but it could have been a lot better if I'd driven a bit better and missed a bunch of the traffic that I've gotten involved with. Oh my god. Why am I hitting everything today? People are getting some good cars. Some good swaps going on. I don't really know what's quick on 8th gear though. Guess better the devil you know, just sticking with the coquette rather than swapping for something that is you think is quick and then it ends up being slightly slower. SMG Wolfman's just ahead. He started with the same penalty as me. I hate traffic so much. It's the friggin' super speed emperor comes out of nowhere. RBS paid this traffic. I can't not hit things today. But again, this is the nature of 8th gear Gfreds. Because there's always so many people and traffic can be a bit of a nightmare syncing up with all those people. Oh, there's the rain. Rip anybody who took the hot lap route with a car that can't make it. Yeah, this is the experience of 8th gear Gfreds that a lot of the fast guys generally don't get, I would imagine. They get a really good start because the starts are always the best. People who know what they're doing. They get a car and they're gone. It's always a bit of a pain with just so many people trying to work your way through the pack. RBS just got an Infernus. I don't need a running commentary of what RBS is doing. Alright? I can feel bad enough about my own driving to need to, I don't need to be jealous about friggin' infernuses. Yeah, that Gfred where I was making the list. Everybody was on the list. Angry Dad making a list or whatever. The list of penalties that are created for this Gfred was that list, I guess. Yeah, that could have gone better. This has not been a clean Gfred, to say the least. You just sometimes have to take such compromised lines to avoid people, and then it ends up being worse than if you just bashed your way through. But then you never know, because sometimes you can get involved with... Okay, well that was really helpful, wasn't it? Now you're going to have to wait behind me. Reversing. If you'd hit me on the other side, it would have been a lot easier. Okay, I'm up to 30th. Made more places. Really struggling to get up there. This to not happen, but we're all right. Saved it. This has been really messy. Like, even for me, this has been a messy Gfred. Okay. One more position to get top half. I feel like there was plenty of spots for the taking here. A clean Gfred would have gained a lot of places, but I have not had that. Most of it's been my own fault as well. There's been a lot of trouble with other players and traffic, to be fair, but... This coquette is not helping me. It's just destroyed. What was RJ's penalty was 1 minute 25 seconds. He's in second now. That's impressive. That's what a clean Gfred could have done. I only started 25 seconds. I started 25 seconds ahead. And he's up in a second. Meanwhile, I'm wallowing down in 28th. Oh, this coquette, man. I need to swap out of this, I think. At the observatory if there's something decent. It can't even... Damn. This... Oh, it's so trashed, man. NPC traffic, other player traffic, this car now being trashed. My bad driving. This has been one of the worst Gfreds I think I've ever done. All with a 60-second penalty at the start. Oh, is that even... It's not, is it? There's nothing here. It's just people's left behind cars that they've swapped out of. Rip. Oh, RJ won! Wow, he Gusta got it at the end. GG. 1 minute 25 second penalty. He started 25 seconds behind me, and he's gone and took the win. Well done, nicely done. That's impressive. And that shows the difference, I guess. The penalty system worked perfectly, if you like. Norwegian Knight Rider had a penalty too, a 20-second penalty and finished third. Rick had no penalty and finished second. So like the top three have all had differing penalties and finished very close together. Success ballast has worked. Meanwhile, I think I got lucky to get my results the way this has been. That'll do! That'll do! Oh my god. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the Hail Mary. Even in this absolutely destroyed car. And it's gonna go terribly. And the thunder and lightning is just setting me up for a terrible Hail Mary. But I'm gonna do it. I gotta compound the misery. Also, the rain now makes it pretty difficult to go the old parachute route, to be fair. This cock has been through a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna go well. Come on, come on, come on. Well, I'm gonna have to swim the rest of the way. This has been one of the worst Gfreds I think I've ever done. From a performance perspective of getting to the line as quickly as possible, this has been pretty horrific. I gotta go for as far as I can in these big waves. There it is. And we're swimming. Based on your updates, it seems like it's going to be pretty close. Whether RPS actually beats me or not. Probably would have done if his Hail Mary hadn't been blocked by traffic. But he still might. I'm still running. Well, there it is. It was close. It was friggin' close, like. Well, there it is, right? A perfect example of the penalty system and the success ballast actually doing the right thing and doing the job. It actually did serve to balance it out. 4 minutes 10 seconds behind me at the start. And 8 seconds back at the finish. So on average, 4 minutes quicker. RJ finished quite far ahead for having a 1 minute 25 second penalty and having the 6th highest penalty. RJ did a really great Gfred to take that win. Norwegian Knight Rider in 3rd had a 20-second penalty. Yeeticus in 11th was our highest placed non-winner of the season with a 125-second penalty, 2 minutes 5 seconds, and managed to come back to 11th. SMG in 12th. Was SMG the highest placed of the 60-second penalties? Which I was part of that group as well. I think so. And, you know, to put it into perspective, I had one of the worst Gfreds I've ever had for a long time. And I still finished in the top half. with a 60-second penalty. RBS was held for 5 minutes 10 seconds and finished 26th. Like, the skill gap is just massive. And this is why random all Gfreds are just so good. So out of the top 12 from last season in these penalties, all 9 winners were in that top 12, which means there was only 3 people who in the top 12 who had penalties enough to be in the top 12. There was Yeetikus, who we talked about, who ended up finishing in 11th. He had 2 minute 5 seconds worth of penalties for finishing in every position other than first. There was Elite Coconut, who wasn't in this race, and the only other person in the top 12 who hadn't had a win all season, who still had a massive penalty for getting a second place and 2 fourth places, was RJ Igor, who has now taken the win. Crazy how it works out. One of the 3 people in the top 12 who didn't have a win last season got the win in this bonus one. It's my first stream win. It's also your first stream. Okay, I can never begrudge a first stream victory for a Gfred. Bloody Squirrel's got one recently on one of the random ones as well. It's always nice when we get a new winner in a Gfred for a stream. Maybe we just need this penalty system in every race.